Hi, I'm Melanin Soulest, and you are listening to Community Radio, 95.7 FM, WELTLP, Fort Wayne.
Let's try that again. There you go. Hey, lady, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Sharing your vision is my vision, and I love what I do. Let's talk. I just want to get right into this. I got a firehouse in the studio today, Melanin Soulest.
Hey. Good to be back.
It's so nice having you back. You know what I realized when I was checking my music out is that November of last year is when you were here.
Man, time goes by so fast.
November of last year when you were here. Isn't
already.
That crazy?
That's crazy.
So what's been going up with you?
Oh, nothing, man. Just still doing music, still trying to, keep this thing afloat. And, we got a couple shows that we did here recently, working on some new music with the band Majestic. We did it breaks the rules a little bit, but it's kind of we didn't even have a name for it. It was just Majestic Unveiled. Okay. And so what we did was, it's all original music, but in that we exposed everything. What it takes to create music, the sound check, and the hassle behind that, and just like everything. If we messed up, hey, this is what this is, and we talked about it. We left the floor open to our audience to where if they want to ask questions about, the particular song that we had just performed, we left the floor open to everything, and it was awesome.
Did you guys record that for a documentary?
We did get some footage. I don't know if we might use it for marketing or something like that, but I mean, the footage we got was absolutely phenomenal for it to be raw, and as raw as, the whole event was.
Yeah. What I learned from being around younger people, because it took me a while to get to this place that I'm free. Yeah. But what I learned about being around young, fresh people, I draw from your energy, that you just take whatever comes and you go with it.
Just go with it.
And that's phenomenal when you can do that. So that's cool. You have an event coming up tomorrow. Let's talk about that.
Yes, ma'am. We are going to be performing at Rack and Helen's. That is in New Haven. Phenomenal establishment. The food is to die for.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
We'll be performing from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And, we got some originals, some new originals. Devin and I, will have out. And some of the good old school, something that the people can dance to.
All right.
We got to have fun, So.
Tell me about your style or your genre of music.
I do not like to, I do music,
Okay.
What I find is that I'm more free when I don't put myself in that box, and the people, the souls that I reach, and, the crowd that we entertain, and all of those things is, you have much more, a broader dance, if you will, when you don't, hey, I only do R&B.
Put no limits on it.
Or I only do, know? Yes,
gotcha.
Ma'am.
So talk about this vision of, I know we talked about that last year, but can you touch on that? How did this vision of Melanin Soulest?
The vision, it came to me in a dream, and I knew what I wanted it to be. That was the first phase of it. This is what I need. This is what I want. I need my team. I got my team. Let's make it happen. Now we're in the phase of, I would like to say, the we're assessing everything. Time has gone by. We've had some successes. We opened up for SOS, the SOS band, when they came to Fort Wayne.
Nice.
Yeah,
I didn't make it there. Right?
Yeah, we got an opportunity to open up for them, and it's just the time to actually reflect on what we've been doing for the past 2 years. Have we stayed on track with what the ultimate goal is for the band and myself. And, and I find that sometimes, you get caught up in the gigs, and we got this weekend and this weekend, and 2 weekends from now we got to prepare for that. And it is hard, to try to maintain your daily life and to, in turn, give your all into the music as well. And in doing that, going into 2019, this is what I want. I want us all to be able to sit back and say, hey, this is what we've accomplished. Yeah. Let's, this is where we kind of shied away from. Let's make it all make sense and then take it another step higher from here.
Has your team stayed pretty much the same?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's a blessing right
and
there.
That for me, that means the most, Consistency, is a major key in doing what we do ultimately. And we've had some people kind of go or whatever for but not because they left the band. It was to better their education or things like that. And that's life, and we're all for it.
Absolutely.
And so now we are back to the original where we were.
Okay.
The original crew. Yeah.
What struggles keep you together, but what struggles also pull you apart?
Oh, the struggles that keep us together. I think it's more so when you work with a lot of people, and our band is 10 people strong, and just consistently assuring that everybody is on the same page, and ultimately making sure that when we do what we do, the goal is the same.
You definitely have built the right team.
I thank God for my team. Absolutely.
I remember Devin talking a lot about that last year. That was one of his key goals. Yeah. Is to build the right team, the strong team.
And we haven't had much time to do it lately because of scheduling and things like that. But team meetings, like we would meet up at restaurants, or we're actually going to meet up at my house and do like a little Thanksgiving thing. They don't know that yet, but if you listen, and surprise, guys. But yeah, that's in the books, and it's just to make sure everybody is on the same page, because it can get hard. Music is not easy, especially when you got life going on as well. Right. And so those I would say are the struggles that keep us together, if you will.
Okay.
What was the other part? The struggles
that pull you apart.
Yeah. Well, I think if we attack that, and if we stay on board with that, we won't have to worry about falling apart.
That's good.
I think it all plays, hand in hand. And so just keeping our eye on the prize, and, knowing that everybody is in it for the same reason, and ultimately we want the same thing, for each other. And it's not just about me. It's not just about Devin. Everybody collectively.
There you go.
And as long as we stay there, I feel like there's no reason we will ever have to fall apart.
That's family.
It's family.
There you go. Yeah. I was watching a video, Larry King and Oprah's interview, and what she talked about was that every day when she was putting together every day, what she did was made sure that every step along the journey was connected to the vision.
The vision, absolutely.
Yeah. How do you do that? Or had you ever thought about that? Or do you just do it naturally?
It's almost like it comes naturally.
There you go.
Making things make sense, if it don't make sense to the ultimate goal, then why put the time into it? Time is very valuable. And so now, growing and being in this phase and everything, I'm starting to learn that, what we put our time into, if it doesn't make sense to what we ultimately want, our ultimate goal.
Yeah.
And that's all across the board. If it don't make sense, I ain't with it,
right,
you know?
Right. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, so, but all that to say, everything has to be in line with the ultimate goal. Whether it's, say, just this album or, everybody make it big, everybody big time LA, or, whatever it is.
Right.
I just know it all has to make sense.
There you go. Talk to me about this music. What's on your new music track or your new CD that's coming up? And talk about what we can expect tomorrow night at Rackin' Helen's.
So with the album, we're definitely trying to come different, coming from all different perspectives. One of the background vocals, he is actually stepping up and helping with writing, and his eclectic style is turning Majestic completely, but in the best way,
Yeah.
And we are, like, right now we're just in the phase of creating, we'll get the tracks together from, our MD, and we'll just have these sessions where we actually have a studio now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
So we have a studio now, and it's just a matter of, how can we get what we feel out onto this track, in a different way, in a majestic way,
I like that.
And we still be us. And, one thing I found that the whole neo soul with the rap and like that whole thing that we do, people receive that so well.
Oh, yeah.
That has become our thing. So I definitely don't want to shy away from that. And we're not. But I feel like I can't say too much.
Right.
But just know the new music, honey, and they are even pushing me to heights where I'm like zoned out. And like we just had a session last night and I was like, you guys, like, are we still here? Like I literally felt like in some way I elevated and was just gone, like, and just looked down at my paper and it was just lyrics, words, expressions, emotions, like. And so putting everything together.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely a process, but I am beyond excited for what is to come from.
I asked when you came in, when are you leaving Fort Wayne and moving to California or Georgia? And you know what?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you do there right here.
I can do it
because
here.
There's so much talent and greatness in Fort Wayne.
Absolutely.
It blows me away.
Absolutely. That was one of the things that I looked at in the very, very beginning, when it was just me and I had just this dream, and I was like, I thought to myself, I don't want to go, because, there's a circle of there's a music circle. There's a couple of them. You got the theater circle, then you have this one. And I didn't want to stick with the normal crew, And I reached out and I did my research and I prayed first and foremost, And I'm so glad that the ones who came to me because I feel like we would not be what we are had my team been with anybody else.
You dared to be different.
I dare to
That's
to
right.
This day still dare
there you
to
go.
Be different.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's authenticity right there. So, hey, I'll be there tomorrow night.
Make sure you come out.
Give us the address again.
I do not know the address, but
wait a minute, I got it on this calendar. 525 Broadway Street.
Yep. That's in New Haven, Indiana.
Okay.
Rackin' Helen's Bar and Grill. They will have drink and food specials, half off pizzas. Oh my, let me tell you, the pizza is to die for.
Get there early. Huh?
Get there early. 10 p.m. we will start and we will not stop until 2 a.m.
All right. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us again.
I'm excited. All right. This is Melanin Soulest, and you are listening to Speak Now, jamming with my jazz at 95.7 FM WELT.